Hi, I'm going to show you how to do direct variations. This is on the screen you see an example of a direct variation. This represents traveling at a constant speed, and the input x represents time, the output y1 represents distance. So you can see when the input is 0, the output is 0. After 1 hour, the distance is 45. After 2 hours, the distance is 90. After 3 hours, the distance is 135, etc. So you see the numbers go up in a nice regular pattern. If you subtract, you get 45 each time between the two values. So we say that this is a direct variation. We can say that y is directly proportional to x, or in this case, distance is directly proportional to time. And an equation for it is y equals kx, where k is a constant. Okay, so suppose we have a problem. We don't have this whole table before us, but we have this problem. If at a constant speed you go 135 miles in 3 hours, how far do you go in 5 hours? Well, there's basically two ways to go about this. Method one is find the constant. Okay, so we know the y value, the distance is 135. We're going to say that equals k times the time, which is 3. So now we have a nice equation. All we have to do to solve for k is divide by 3. So this just amounts to dividing the y value by the x value, and we get 45 equals k. Then we write our new equation, y equals 45x, replacing k with the we've got for it. We plug in the value we want, which is 5, because we want 5 hours. So 5 times 45 is 225. Ta-da! Okay, the other method is to set up a proportion. So we would say 3 hours is to 5 hours as 135 miles is to x miles. And we just do cross products. 3x equals 135 times 5. X equals 135 times 5 divided by 3. And I know I can cancel here and get 45. 45 times 5 is 225, which is x. We should probably put y instead of x because we're looking for the distance, which is y. Sorry about that. Okay, or we could set it up, since it's a direct proportion, we could set it up 3 is to 135, 3 hours is to 135 miles, as 5 hours is to y miles. And when we do cross products, we get exactly the same problem. So we get exactly the same answer, 225. So that's about all there is to direct proportions.